Hi children, yesterday we have studied about lesson number 3, that is skeletal system. In that some of the parts of the skeleton we have studied, and today we are going to the importance of bones. Okay, so what is the importance of the bones here? Bones are very important for our body. It provides a framework around the body as body built. Okay, besides performing the shape to the body, it also perform various functions. Okay, so let us see what are the bones important for us. How the bone is important for us. So in which way the bone is important? Like it gives the protection, movement, support, production of blood cells, as well as mineral storage. Okay, so what type of protection it is going to give? Bones protect the delicate internal organs of the body. Example, skull. Okay, it protects the brain, and rib cage, it protects the lungs and heart. Okay, next is support. So how it supports, how the bone supports for our body. Bones provide attachment points for muscles as well as for tissues. Bones of legs and vertebral column hold the body. Here, movement. How the bones help us in the movement. So different voluntary movements are performed, like due to combined action of skeletal muscles as well as bones and joints. So it gives the some movement to our body. Production of blood cells. So the RBC and WBC are the blood cells which is produced in the in our body. So RBC means red blood cells. Here RBC and WBC. These are the blood cells in our body. Okay, RBC means red blood cells. Okay, and WBC means white blood cells. Here both are very important for our body here. So one it becomes less also, means our body will not support for that. Okay, so here RBC and WBC, these are the blood cells. These produced by a jelly like substance called bone marrow, so which is present inside the bones. Okay, next is mineral storage. Here calcium and phosphorus, it will store in the bones, and it helps in maintaining the level of the minerals inside our body. Okay, so next we are going to the cartilage. So what is meant by cartilage? Here cartilage is the important structural component of the body. It is a firm tissue, but it is softer and much more flexible than bone. So here cartilage is it is also a tissue, but it is softer and much more flexible than the bone. Bone kinta flexible ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So cartilage is also a connective tissue found in many areas of the bones, like where it is located means joint between bones. Here upper arm and lower arm is having one joint, that we call it as elbow. Okay, in the leg also the knee and ankle part, there where the two joints they are going to meet. Okay, so that we call it as cartilage. End of the ribs and between the vertebrae in the spine, backbone we will call, no, in the spinal cord, in between the vertebrae, there also the cartilage is present. So that's why you can bend your bone like this. Next, ears and nose. Next, bronchial tubes or airways. Bronchial tubes ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಅದು cartilage present ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So next we are going to study the joints. Here joints means what? Joints means the place where two bones they are going to meet is called a joint. So our body can perform different movements with these joints. Okay, bones are held together at joints by bands of fibrous elastic tissue called ligaments. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ligaments ಕೂಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ligaments ಅಂದರೆ bones are held together by hands by bands. bands ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಇವಾಗ suppose if you are holding a chalk, so much of chalks means that is one band, like in that way here bands of fibers, elastic tissues will be there in our body, that we call it as ligaments. The ligaments hold the bones at place and prevent them from getting apart. Next is here under the joints there are types of joints are there, that is immovable and movable. Okay, two types of joints, that is immovable and movable. So here the bones of the skull are fixed, the joints between them are immovable, and here the cartilage is absent between them. Where the cartilage is absent, that is called immovable. Okay, so joints in other parts of the body are movable and cartilage is present here. Okay, this is the main difference between immovable and movable. Okay, so here the bones, the cartilage is present between them in movable, so that the bones do not rub against each other. Okay, movable joints, in movable joints there are four kinds, that is ball and socket joint, gliding joint, pivot joint, then hinge joint. So what is meant by ball and socket joint? Where it is going to present? Here the ball and socket joints, they allow the movements of our body in many directions, but in this kind of joints, one of the bone has a rounded head, which is the ball. So it will be like this. Ball nodidire alva, cricket ball, like that it will be there. Okay, the other bone has a cup like area which is known as socket. Here like this it will be there. So one will be the rounded ball, another one is socket like. Okay, that we call it as ball and socket joint. Where it is going to present means it will be in the arm, means shoulder. Okay, here the shoulder joint and hip joint, these are the ball and socket joint. Okay, so hinge joint. Next is hinge joint. It allows only back and forth movement, means front and backward. Like that, here the joints are present in knee, elbow, fingers and toes. Fingers only you can do up and down. Okay, knees front and backward. Okay, elbows also you can move front and back. Like that, here hinge joint is like hinges in a door, only it is similar to the door and window. It enables the movements like opening and closing of the door. Okay, next is pivot joint. It allows the head to turn from side to side like this. Okay, this we call it as pivot joint. It is formed between first and second cervical vertebrae directly under the skull. So this is the skull part, and here directly under the skull this pivot joint is located in the neck part. Okay, there is a rod like bone that fits into a ring formed by another bone that only helps us to move from side to side, up and down like this. Okay, next is gliding joint. It allows the bones to slide against each other in a gliding motion. Okay, the kind of joint is found in ankles and wrist here. Okay, it is also present in the backbone. So you can do in any movement, gliding joint. So about types of joints I think you have understood. So next we are moving to the muscular system. So next is muscles. Muscles means here below our skin and above our bones lie a soft tissue that we call it as muscles. So our body consists of 600 muscles. These muscles are attached to the skeleton. They are joined by a strong and tough band called tendons. Tendons ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದಿದು, ಅದು ಕೂಡ muscles ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So it is joined by a strong and tough band called tendons. The main work of the muscular system is to provide movement to the body along with the skeletal system. How, in what way we are moving with us, that muscles will also help us to move. Okay, how these muscles are going to work? Let us see. So when our muscles are muscles of our body moving, at that time it will, they can, muscles of our body can only pull. They cannot move from here, they cannot push. Two muscles are required to move a bone at joint. Okay. Here the muscles, they work in contracting and relaxing. When your biceps muscle in your upper arm contracts, it pulls your lower arm in towards your shoulder. Means whenever you move your biceps, this is called the biceps. So whenever you move your muscle in your upper arm, it contracts and then shrink agadu. Relax means it will be free. It pulls your lower arm in towards your shoulder. However, when it relaxes, your biceps cannot push your arm back out, because your triceps muscle on the upper side of your arm contracts and straightens your arm out. Okay. So if your tricep muscles was not there, your arm would stay straight drawn in permanently. So means here, if your tricep muscles, bicep and triceps muscles here, this is called bicep and this is called tricep. So whenever your tricep muscles are there, your arm cannot move. Okay, it will be permanently in the straight position. So next is types of muscles. Here the types of muscles are voluntary muscles, involuntary muscles and cardiac muscles. So voluntary muscles means what? The muscles which we can control ourselves, that we call it as voluntary muscles. Here voluntary muscles are found in arms, legs and eyes. Only we can control with these. These muscles have stripes in them. So that's why here, like zebra, it will be there. That's why we call it as striated muscles. Okay. Next is involuntary muscles. Involuntary muscles are, these are the internal organs like gallbladder, digestive tract. So on these organs we will not be having control. Okay, they are controlled by brain and spinal cord. These muscles we call it as smooth muscles. They work on their own. Okay, so next is cardiac muscles. So cardiac muscles are found in heart. They are involuntary and they will work throughout our life without stopping or without taking any rest. Okay, we can make our muscles strong and keep them in good by exercising, playing and maintaining the correct posture. So what are the importance of bones then? Importance of muscles. So muscles are very important for us. They control the movement of bones. They provide movement in internal organs by performing the important activities within the body, like continuous movement of cardiac muscles. Continuously it is pumping the blood, heart. Okay, similarly here the food moves from mouth to stomach by the movement of muscles of esophagus. Muscles also regulate body heat. These are the importance of the muscles. So how you are going to take care of bones, muscles and joints? As we have learned that bones and joints are very much important for our body, it is important to take care of them. We can also keep our bones, muscles and joints by taking care in these following ways. Eating a balanced amount of food item that makes our bones and muscles strong. Taking the proper rest, maintaining the good posture and doing the regular exercise is the precautions to take care of our bones, muscles and joints. Read the lesson, children. If you are having any doubts, come with your doubts in the next class. Thank you.